Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I am playing a little bit of Ymir, I think. But usually I start the video right after all the picks and stuff, and we get straight into the game. But it's been a while since I've done video, and I want to show the new lobby screen. I say new, but it's been out for a few weeks now. This is I guess it's still new because they've made changes, which I really like to it. I think it's huge improvements from the lobby screen before, which is awesome. Anyways, I'm supposed to be banning. Let's ban Vulcan. I was gonna ban Uller, but they banned Uller. So yeah, we've got the bans over here on the left. They used to be in the middle, which I think was pretty bad. So I think on the left is pretty nice. So I guess ban Cali. Ban Cali. Probably ban Anubis. Anubis kind of annoying to fight. And we'll just play some Ymir, yeah. But yeah, with the lobby screen, it'll show all 5 gods, same as Smite 1 before. It'll show based on the map you're playing. So like this is Joust map, and then it shows Chaos versus Order. So I'm on Chaos side because you can see I was on the Chaos side of the Joust map. So yeah, looks awesome for that lobby screen. But yeah, I've been playing Smite 2 a ton. I just haven't been doing YouTube as much or streaming as much. I've been mostly playing Ranked Conquest, which I think I am at a point where I'll start posting some Ranked Conquest stuff too. Probably edited stuff. Maybe full gameplays. We'll see. I still kind of, it's funny. As much as I play Smite, as much as I do, I still kind of suck at the game. Like I really do. Like Duel is a whole different beast than Conquest. Anyways, we're in a Conquest game here against Anhur. Classic matchup. I think I still want to rush Chronos Pennant here. But we'll go this into... Do I want a Agility Relic? Agility Relic might be good against Anhur. I've never actually tried it against him, but... This is a classic duel matchup, Ymir versus Anhur. The way I've always said this matchup is it's a super close one. It can actually go either way. But the early game is really where it's important. Whoever gets a first, like... If you get 0-2 against Anhur, you're going to have a super rough time. And if you go 2-0 against Anhur, it still could be pretty close into late game. But the early game matters a lot. A lot. Let's see if we can get some damage here. Dodge the impale maybe. Yep. Awesome. I don't know if he got his leap. It seems like he hasn't. Oh, did you not get your leap? There it is. Okay. He's going to have to go back to base because that is way too much damage. So I get red buff. Very nice. Red buff, no first blood. It's all good with me. But yeah, since I last posted, I think I posted... I posted one edited video, but before that, I did a Tsukuyomi full gameplay. And since Tsukuyomi's come out, we've got a few more gods. I think we got Iset, we got Osiris, and I think Shibalanke also. So those 3 gods just in between that last full gameplay I posted, which is crazy. We're getting Sylvanas 2 weeks from now, roughly. 2 Tuesdays from now. I'm super excited once this Sylvanas comes out. That's probably one of my all-time favorite guardians for sure. So that's going to be super cool. Okay, so from here, yeah, I like Gilded Arrow because it gives that 20 base attack power. And that goes really well with Ymir's passive. It gets boosted with the Frostbite. Let's see if I can bait his leap and then kill him. Maybe not. He does have that Anhur aspect, which gives him tons of attack speed when he hits me. Yeah, we'll see if I can get his leap. Where's your leap? I'm trying... You leap? You leap? Dude. You gotta leap eventually. Like, honestly, props on holding the leap. Because if you leap too early there, you just die, right? But if you've never used the leap, that's worse than just not using, using it too early. Like, I always say this when I'm playing a Willickson duel against someone, is that a lot of times if they have a leap, they'll just hold the leap forever and they'll never use it against a Willix. But if you're against a Willix and you got the leap and you know you're gonna die, you might as well use it to get the ultimate, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well, even if you're guaranteed to die. I guess in this situation, it's not the same because you're not forcing out my ult or anything, but holding it that long is a little bad. So yeah, we got a really strong lead here, which is good. Even with a strong lead against Anhur, you know, Anhur's a super strong duel god. So even with a good lead, it's not guaranteed, but we're already past the hardest part of the game, which is getting a nice lead against Anhur, so that's good. The early game's always can be a little rough if it doesn't go right. So at this point, I'm just wanting to make sure I have as much control over all the buffs as possible. Place my little free ward, my Curio. And Smite 2, you get a little Curio, and you can change it to different things, but I like the free ward the most. Yeah, he doesn't like leaping much. If he leaps in place, he's gonna die to my ult. Oh, unless I die then. Really amazing shell there. Really amazing shell. I could have gotten it had I used my agility relic and used my 2 right away, but I thought I had him, and then he popped the shell, and that made it a little dicey. But that's okay. I think I'm gonna go Leviathan's Hide. I always say this when I buy a Leviathan's Hide. Is it the best item to get? Probably not. Is it my favorite item? Yes. Yes, it is. Ever since this item's been introduced, it's just been getting buffed and buffed and buffed. And I love it. I love it. Even if it's not the best item ever. But all it does is that when they auto-attack me, he loses 10% strength up to 40% strength for a short duration. And then anytime I auto-attack him, I get 8 permanent health that could stack infinitely, which is cool. That does a little tiny bit more than that, but especially with the stats. But that's all you really need to know for the item. This might be a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, that was a little scary because I know his ult was about to come up, but I got it. I did get him, and that's also thanks to me having Chronos Pennant and him not having a cooldown that I was able to get the kill there. I'm sure his ult was pretty close to up. If it was any sooner, probably would have been able to kill me there. Yeah, really close game. This matchup's usually pretty fun as long as you don't get owned in the early, just because it's always keeps you on your toes. Okay, so he's got Learning Bow first item. That's a good item. It's give 40 strength, 30% attack speed, which is great stats. And it's got a good active you can do for poke. And I'm sure he's going to be doing that a lot just to poke me out. And again, one of the biggest changes between Smite 1 and Smite 2 with Ymir is that my wall does knock up enemies. And I can also use it for mobility. And, you know, the easiest and best thing to do with Ymir, just place it right on them, immediately freeze, they can't do anything. And I mean, personally, I think it's a little strong. I think there's a lot of things about Ymir going from Smite 1 to Smite 2. I'm like, that's so strong. But I mean, every god's gotten different buffs and plus ones between Smite 1 and Smite 2. So in a way, it definitely is fair. But, you know, if you knock them up and then immediately freeze, they can't do anything to stop it, you know, unless you miss like me, but that's a different situation. Unless you miss like me, and that's different. I guess there is a little bit window of time you would be able to leap sometimes if you don't do it right. Okay, definitely chase here. He's probably gonna ult if I were to guess. Yeah. Very nice. I wanted to stay far away enough that could kind of juke around the ult, but close enough that I could kill him with my 2, so that works out. Good stuff. He went Oathsworn Spear, which I like the item. I don't know if it's the best on her, personally. I feel like if you're gonna go Oathsworn Spear, might as well. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought my babies would live longer, and I was just completely unfocused thinking about the item. Not that matter. I mean, it doesn't matter that much. You didn't get the assist or anything, but I am dead for a little bit. Let's go into Titan's Bane, I think. But anyways, back to that. After my idiot mistake, I feel like if you're going to go Oathsworn Spear on Anhur, you might as well just turn the aspect off, because on her regular passive, you reduce protections by 20 when you hit stuff with your spears, which is the same thing Oathsworn does, but except, you know, on her passive even a little bit better. So yeah. Or go Executioner. I like Executioner. There's a lot of hate for Executioner these days, and I think it's still good. Okay, that's your leap, bro. Better hope you hit your impale. Yeah. Yeah. Leaping aggressively against Ymir, you should only do if Ymir's like really low. If Ymir's full health, it's going to be a wild fight.
They shan't cross me.
Or if you're very ahead, then you can still keep it aggressively against Ymir. And again, this matchup is... It may look one way right now, but it is not always a guarantee for Ymir at all. I gotta go. I can't. I'm getting a little too greedy here. I could maybe take my blue, but then I gotta dip. He's getting his match protection. The main reason I'm going Titan's Bane instead of Obsidian is because I'm relying more on my auto attack damage. And I'm going to get more auto attack damage with strength rather than from intelligence. I think it's just the way to go here. Do want more strength. Could go crit, but we don't really need crit. I feel like sometimes crit on Ymir is almost overkill. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing, but I don't know. Let's get a Hydra's first. Then we can decide if we want to go into crit. Ymir crit is so much damage. It's so much. Nice pillar. Stop my auto attacks there. Nice. Game paused. Okay, I'm gonna skip through this pause for everyone. Okay, cool. We're back. Did not mean to place my wall there. But that's all right. I'm amazed he didn't leap there. There's your leap. Okay, cool. Oh, he's staying, but he has his ult up. I could try and do a little fancy. Ah. Yeah, Agility Relic, my opinion, has stayed the same on, which is that, first of all, Agility Relic is crazy. It's insane, right? Like, it's super strong in many situations, but you are giving up beats and ages. You know, there is a trade-off, especially since you can only have one relic in SMITE 2. I can't get Phoenix, but in my opinion, it should have a cooldown of like 15 seconds. It should be a little higher. You shouldn't be able to spam it like crazy. But 15 seconds would be enough that you could use it, you know, pretty often. But you're not able to use it for every single round of abilities, I guess. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Right now, you can't build it in Ranked Conquest. But it has been around in the game for a good few months now. I don't really know what the general consensus is, but my consensus is it's fine. I just wish it was a little higher cooldown. I don't think it would feel so crazy then, especially because when you're fighting gods like Hercules and stuff, that they could just... Guess what? We have opportunity to take this now. See how fast we take it. But like on Hercules, you can use your 2 and then backstep with it and pull them super far to you. Oh shoot. Okay, nice. Which is pretty strong. Yeah, that's 1700 damage from Ymir auto attacks. Woo! Lot of damage. You almost stole that though. Almost did. But yeah, I mean, Agility Relic, I don't think it's like super OP though, mostly because of that trade-off. It's definitely annoying to fight. It feels good. It feels like really strong. There's certain characters it feels especially strong on. So I think Hercules plus Ymir is especially strong, especially just because I can use it and then immediately queue up another ability, right? Just kind of like how earlier I dashed and then immediately froze and I was like freezing while I was dashing towards them. But it's a cool thing to do. It's just I imagine it also feels very annoying to fight against. But it gives other advantages too. Like I'm a melee god, so it gives minus 15% attack penalty. So when I'm auto attacking and moving, I don't get slowed as much, which is very strong to have just all the time. It's a combination of those things that I feel like just move it to 15 seconds. Ooh, wasn't sure if I should commit there. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to commit for the end of the game yet. We're almost there. I'm 3 levels ahead. I've got 3,000 gold. I might as well go get my next item. He's got Executioner now. Okay, Executioner plus Oathsworn. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. You know what? Just finish it off with a Deathwinder. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oops. Placed that wall wrong. Yeah, whenever I'm trying to do these full gameplays, I'm always trying to talk through what I'm trying to do, right? Because there's so much different stuff. But a lot of it is the same info over and over again, which is totally cool. But, you know, I do try to mention what I'm trying to do and all that good stuff. I don't think I'm too scared of him here. Yeah, that's me queuing up the freeze. We're using that. Super strong. I was trying to wiggle my way so that he couldn't get me. Oh, I can't get it though. Didn't mean to place that ward, but that's alright. I still buy wards even though they're free now, just out of habit. You don't really need to buy them. I'm at 1,000 health. Got to be a little careful here. Oh, the Phoenix is coming up. I really want this Phoenix. Didn't get the Phoenix, but didn't die either, so I think that's okay. Let's just get this purple back up. That was close. Again, it's like, even though I'm winning by a lot, he kills me once, he's back in this game, could get my Phoenix, you know? So, always gotta be a little careful. I'll finish it off with a Demon Blade, I think. That'll give me a good amount of crit, especially when I upgrade my Gilded Arrow to Sharpshooter Arrow. That gives me a little bit more crit, too. So I think I'm going to be at about 55% crit. Yeah. Which is a good amount. And with Titan's Bane, got a good amount of pen too. Don't have to like build it up with Executioner. So even though I like Executioner, I think it's a good item. Gets a lot of hate. I think in this situation, Titan's Bane is still going to be good for me. Just as a soul pen item. If I was against a melee god, I would go Executioner instead, because I could probably get more auto attacks guaranteed. Try to get the kill. Oh! Good stuff on her. I did not do enough damage there at the end. Let's upgrade this. That's going to help me a ton. And then, yeah. And then we should be able to close it out. But let's see how much... my respawn timer is not that long, actually. Not too long. Not even able to get my Phoenix, I don't think. And at this point, this is where Leviathan's Hide goes from that item where I say, okay, it's not ideal. Like, it's not probably the best. But then now it's giving 40 protections, 354 health. It's like, that's actually quite good. My Leviathans now is where it's like, okay, any more extra stacks is just a nice little juicy health amount. Ooh, my crits are hitting pretty hard. And here's also, even though I have my agility relic, late game, for like super late game in Duel, this is where having a beads would be nice, because if I could run at him and guarantee I don't get knocked back, I would probably force a kill if his leaps down, something like that. Yeah, he's playing really careful now. Also, I don't have life steal, so if he pokes me out too much, I do have to leave. His life steals, or not his life steal, his hasten fatals, giving him quite a bit of mobility, I must say. Ooh, good damage from this Anhur. Wow, he's starting to do a lot of damage. Again, it's because he's stacking Executioner with Oathsworn. I'm pretty sure this is the same in Smite 1 and Smite 2, but because it's like a core mechanic thing, but if someone knows otherwise, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the order of penetration is its percent reduction to flat reduction to then percent pen to then flat pen, right? And flat pen's not really a thing as much anymore, but I think that order of operations is still a thing. So that means that Executioner applies first, and then Oathsworn would apply. So it reduced my protection by percent, then by that flat 20, right? Which Oathsworn at level 20. Reduce it by 20. But, so that's why I'm taking so much damage, so that those items work really well together. And again, if you were regular on her, it would work even better because of that. It's okay, he's got Death's Embrace now, though. Nice, guys, leap. Oh! Anhur, that was incredible that you didn't die. I was just trying to beat him, smack him down with my auto attacks because they were doing so much. And then once again, the shell barely saves him. And by the time I realized he was going to live and I throw my 2 out, I get knocked back away. That's crazy. That's crazy that got me there. Look at this. It's really close. Ending up to be a really close game. He's going to get my Phoenix. I think that's what I enjoy about this matchup, though, is that each fight is like this little dance of trying to get in range, out of range, and not being in range too long, because then I'll lose the fight. It's just like a little tiptoe dance. But yeah, I mean, it's anyone's game now. He's got my Phoenix, but I've already gotten his Phoenix once. Definitely should have used my other abilities in that last fight. I was just thinking with my auto attack, so I thought my damage was gonna be higher, but just continue to auto attack, which it was. It was just then I got knocked back, which screwed me over. I was too far out of range. Getting this red buff's gonna be really, really helpful as well. What's up, Anhur? You expect me to be here, did you? Oh, just barely get him. Very lucky that I saw him teleporting through there, but just because he was teleporting through there did not guarantee I could kill him, you know? Especially because he did have his leap up. Or he did get his leap up. But super close there. Very, very lucky I got that kill. 23 seconds. I think I can end it out. I only have 1 minion, though. He's got fire minions. So I don't even know if I can get this Phoenix. No, I'm gonna die for it. I think I can get this Phoenix and then I gotta run. But that still kind of sucks. Yeah, and we're not gonna lazy back. I don't even think I'm gonna go for the purple. I think I'm just gonna run. I'm assuming he has the purple. Nope, it's up. But that would be a little too greedy to try and take that purple and then end up dying. Yeah. Just imagine I was just recalling right there and I lose the game. Okay. 4,800 gold. Let's get ourselves a strength potion. Might make my next one intelligence, but, you know, I just want my auto attacks to be hitting really, really hard. Yeah, I'm critting for over 700. It's good, but again, he's got damage too. Let's try to wall freeze him. Oh, put him a little bit too far. That's okay. If I ever just mess that up, I can just safely wait for my cooldowns with Chronos Panel. It comes up pretty fast. Nice impale. The Hasten Fatalis with Anhur passive is scary, because if he just auto attacks me a few times continuously, he can burst me down super fast. Did I hit him with that? Yeah, I did. But man, he's healing so much with Deaths of Grace. Oh, that's game. I think that's game. Dang, nice job on her. He did really good there. Can't even take that from him. His fighting is pretty good. With he leaped in. I knew I thought I could do a little bit of damage, but I should have just poked him and ran instead of trying to commit to it. It was a little weird fighting in the minions. But yeah, I'm getting a elixir of intelligence here. Pretty sure he should be able to end though, but maybe not. 14 seconds? Maybe he can. He's got 3 fire minis. Oh, you're not going to go for it. Yeah, it would be a little close just because I have a fire wave too. Okay, we got one more chance. I thought that was game for sure, but it's not. It's actually a really close game. We got both Phoenixes down. Whoever gets next kill basically wins. Red buff's up, but I don't know if I even have enough time to go for it. I could place a ward in case he tries to backdoor me, but... I swear I just heard another ward get placed. Besides mine. But maybe it was just the sound cue played twice. No, he was taking last night. He's gonna try to teleport through, maybe? No, he's not. Okay. I was gonna stay there in case I saw the teleporting. I could immediately start ulting. But no, he did not teleport through. Since my Phoenix is already down, I'm super happy I have red buff. But him getting Lost Knight there, it does debuff my Titan. It's gonna make defending harder. But that's alright. Defending was already gonna be hard. So I'd prefer to defend with red buff for actually fighting him. Good impale. He's just perfectly with that Hasten Fatalis and shit. Oh my god, that's game. Oh, on her. Yeah, that's game. Good game on her. I can't take that away. You did good. I did mess up some fights, but that's all good. It was a good game overall. That Hasten Fatalis became actually pretty problematic at the end. Just trying to get the in range and out of range of Anhur. It's pretty wild. But yeah, good game. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and all that good stuff. SMITE 2's been making huge improvements lately, and so they're still releasing a god every 2 weeks, and each god that comes to SMITE 2's always got some cool improvements that maybe you didn't like a god in SMITE 1 and you love playing them in SMITE 2. So yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.